Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier. You in Cartier world. Come on, again, and again. You know what I'm saying? What we got today? A reaction video. It's really that simple. Man, I'm gonna need y'all to keep liking, commenting, subscribing. You feel me? Subscribing. Today we got Corey Holcomb, and Darlene OG Ortiz and Trina with the truth talking about Jonathan Majors. So we're gonna really get to that and see what's going on. The latest update on the case, man. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Good looking out, dog.
Darlene's loose talk about bullshit.
Thank you very much. We might as well get the main one out the way. Yesterday, Jonathan Majors was found guilty of one
Damn.
misdemeanor assault charge, which
Nigga
includes
guilty,
recklessly
man.
causing injury, and one harassment violation in the case with his ex-girlfriend, who said he attacked her, of course, as...
Wait, he got found guilty of a misdemeanor? This ain't even a felony? Why is this shit getting so much like, nigga went to trial, news, over a misdemeanor? Hold on, man.
He left her in that car in excruciating pain, and his legal team is sticking by that she was the aggressor. Well, within hours of the verdict, Marvel Studios and Walt Disney Company dropped him. He was on track to become a central character named Kang.
Not the bag.
Here, he did make some appearances before in the Marvel Universe, in Ant-Man and the first 2 seasons of Loki. Anyway, and he was set to blow up big in 2026. They had already had, he was scheduled to do that movie, which was going to be solely based on him and this one character.
What is that in his hand?
Called the book. The Bible that he was carrying the whole time.
That shit was funny as hell, I ain't even gonna lie. Why it was so funny, I don't know.
His lawyer said that Major still has faith in the process and looks forward to fully clearing his name. His sentencing is set for February 6th, and the maximum set for the assault conviction only is a year. So.
All right, so y'all ready
That's
for
the
this?
max
Yep.
he could get.
Yeah, that's the max
He
he
might
can get
have
for
to
that.
do
I
the
don't know if he's gonna get
earpiece
many
for it,
convictions.
though.
That's
Sheesh.
that's the skinny that's out there for the mainstream. But if you do the research on this, everybody who has something to do with law was saying, I can't believe a misdemeanor was even brought to trial. They say this
What I just say, y'all? What I just say? That's crazy. That in itself is crazy.
rarely makes it
That's
to
true.
trial.
It's like somebody wanted him. Somebody
So
wanted to get him.
yeah, no, there's a guy.
Somebody had a hard
There's
on
the
for
office
Buddy.
down there. I
Pause.
can't think of his name.
Big
Anybody
pause.
who does the research, will you please put up there the name of the dude office
What, like the
who,
DAs?
yeah, who made this happen? It's a Stephen A. Smith type nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I'm getting at.
It's a brother.
They hire niggas now
What?
to prosecute niggas to talk, like Stephen A. Smith talk about black men on TV. But with Giddy, it's like, oh, you don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They listen.
They hiring them Uncle Tom.
This is what you need to know about this case. The woman got arrested. They don't even arrest women, especially.
Talking about that guy?
Hold on. I think that's him. What's the name?
Alvin Bragg, Manhattan's first black district attorney. I don't know now. He's just one of them.
Yeah, no, that's him.
Manhattan's first black district attorney.
Put there just like Obama was put there. Under
Shaking my
Obama,
head.
they wrote a whole
Damn.
bunch of laws to hang people. Under Stephen A. Smith, you can
Man,
talk
what we-
about black men on ESPN, but everybody else gets due process, or they his friend.
Man, what we think about folks like that in the community, man? Black folks who are taking these positions of power, and in these positions of power, they being manipulated to, you know what I'm saying, to do wrong by other black folk. You know what I'm saying? Break other black folk down, man. What y'all think about them in them comments, though?
Now they hiring these sellout Negroes to be in charge of offices. Let me tell you what's happened in this case.
He's a sellout.
The
DA.
Caucasian woman in question got arrested. They don't arrest Caucasian women on motherfucking battery and all that shit. They
No, that's a
arrested
fact,
her. The officers came and arrested her. This is what you need to know about that Jonathan Majors case.
What are you talking about? When she was drunk, lean, and like knocked out in his own closet.
They
like,
showed the
what
bitch.
hell
They got
is that?
video of the bitch chasing him down the street.
That was ridiculous. Right. I was like, okay, good. He's out.
This is what you need to know about this case.
I'm like, how you hurt and you chasing that man?
And it's so terrible when you think about it, but it's just you need to know what's happening.
Damn.
None of the evidence against the woman was allowed in the courtroom.
Jesus.
None of the evidence they had showing what she did was allowed in the courtroom. They said, we don't care what she...
That boy preaching right now. That's crazy. None of the evidence against her was able to use, but she was arrested as well. It's crazy. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? We already know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We know how the system, man, we already know how the system doing. You feel me? Black people versus white people. You know what I'm saying? Them other folks got a certain privilege that black folk don't got. So that's crazy. None of the evidence is able to be used against her. And she was arrested.
Even though she got arrested, they didn't want to prosecute her.
Yeah, they wanted
What the fuck
you know
kind
who
of
they
world
wanted?
is this? You know what
That
they called
black
her?
dude.
The survivor.
Oh.
They was calling the bitch the survivor in the courtroom. This bitch was dancing, wound up drunk, where Jonathan Majors was supposed to be. So he went and got a hotel because he didn't want no drama.
See, he did stay away from you, right?
He didn't want no drama. And they found him guilty. Anybody who been through the court system, you ain't surprised. You already know what the court system is. Court system hang you, dog. If you got money, you normally can beat it. But if you in the courtroom, hope Brother Majors is listening to this. If you in the courtroom and you was fucking a Caucasian woman,
Man.
motherfucker, you ain't got
Stop
no right.
smashing them white women. Them white women.
Them
homie.
motherfuckers gonna hang
Black
your
men.
ass. They don't
Black men, stop smashing them white men, homie. Black men, stop smashing them white men, homie.
even pursue these types of cases. It was
Hold on, pause. Them white women. Cause that was crazy. Stop smashing them white women. Black men, stop smashing them white women. Shit.
demeanor.
Yes, and do you know this is what I believe.
They said, we don't give a fuck what evidence you got on this bitch. We using this evidence against him, and we gonna motherfucking make it what we want to make it. And a nigga was in charge of the shit happening.
And I think that those, when they
Shaking
played,
my head.
she purposely saved those, but when they
Look at
played
her
those
face.
messages that he left her,
Black
or
woman
that she
like,
recorded
shame on
in
him.
his apartment, that didn't help. Even though, to me, it was like, okay, well, that shouldn't have anything to do with what happened that night. However, I think that's what they're using against him. Did you hear those ones where he was talking about how she needed to be like this? They didn't like that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Remember when he was saying you need to be, if you're gonna be down with me? I didn't find anything too tough about the messages that he was leaving or he was telling her. She was just crying, okay, and he was like, if you're gonna be
This
down
nigga
with
was-
this,
Let me
you
get
Bro,
it
gotta be
again.
like this. You got
That picture, that nigga was full blown sprinting away from that white woman while she was trying to attack, bro. Not trying to, attacking that man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just wild, man.
position like this.
Let me get it again.
They didn't like to hear that.
Now that dude who you said, he black, right? But guess what?
What?
The jury was all Caucasian.
We
Except
already
for
knew that.
one black
We
man.
knew that.
And you ought to see what she had to say when they asked her about the jury, about the verdict. She
Not
did this.
another sellout.
Yes.
Oh, they broke her
Oh.
down. Dang it.
Ooh.
Not another
Let
one.
me tell you something, man. That dude
Mm.
was done. Do you remember in New York when that black tennis player was standing in front of them building and them motherfucking detectives just started getting at his ass?
That's true.
When
Homie,
we gon-
I don't.
Hopefully he can appeal it. Hopefully he can appeal that. I don't.
when we
The
gonna
most
learn we not
crookedest-
one of them?
Nothing is more
not gonna
crooked
be
than
fair.
cops. and the judicial system. That's the most crooked
That's a fact, though.
organization in the
That's a
history
fact.
of humanity. Is broke folks with power.
Preach, brother.
And if you get somebody broke, power, oh, they're going to abuse it. Look at all these offices held by people who come from nothing. They're manipulating the money of every village and city that they're in. Jonathan Majors didn't have a shot. They wanted that
He
guilty
really didn't.
verdict
That's the
on
cold
him,
part.
and they manufactured it. And what's gonna be done?
Now he losing the cheese, you know what I'm saying? Bread going down. You know what I'm saying? No more major role in Marvel, Disney, all that gone. But this was the plan the whole time, though, man. They wanted that brother to lose it all, man. They wanted him to. You feel me? But don't lose your mind, Jonathan Majors. Remember that. Don't lose that, brother. Man, what y'all think of them comments, man? This is crazy.
About it.
What's gonna be done?
I'm
What
not
can he
taking
do?
up for him. I don't know Jonathan Majors like that, but I am
going by the
afraid
case, right.
to ever be in the system because I know what they can do. They can do whatever they want to do.
So many lessons to be learned. Like, you don't have the same
Dang.
privilege that some of these people have.
What we
He
was
couldn't
talking
even
about
settle.
earlier, y'all.
Out of court.
They
took
offered him a settlement. The settlement would have had it where he was
guilty.
just
Yeah, he
admitting.
had to plead guilty.
It would have always
Jonathan Majors had a lot at stake with that.
he
deal
would have been
with,
guilty
Universal.
either way.
Universal,
Either way the cookie
that was
crumbled,
his-
man.
That was his ticket out of having to be on the 5150 show. Now he got to come do the little fucking podcast and shit. And sitting there with motherfuckers. So, Jonathan,
man.
what happened to you, man? Jonathan, you didn't do that, did you, Jonathan?
We never know. Hey, maybe he can.
Unprofessional motherfuckers who get paid by the system to
Maybe he
motherfucking
can
have a
appeal
podcast. Now you got to, Jonathan, you got to be out here with the bootleg press now.
Man.
Maybe he can appeal it.
So many brothers, so many male comics give so much flack about why they don't date black women and how black.
Dang, man. What do y'all think about that, man? Y'all let me know in them comments. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Y'all in Cartier World. Keep tapping.